Hey guys, what's up? Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Once again, I'm going to be doing some more reviews today. Last night I did think about three. Safe to say three videos. But I missed out on one day, so I'm going to try to make up. And another reason is I have to return a few fragrances, which I'm going to also do in this video. So I want to finish up my work because my health hasn't been great lately. So whenever I get time, I try to do these reviews and get them done, so I feel relaxed. So I'm a little bit OCD in that way. So today, first episode I have is Jaguar Classic Amber. This fragrance I've been looking for some time right now. It's available in many markets, but not in the areas that we have. And then these prices really vary. The line basically is a classic line. I have reviewed classic black, gold, red. I think four of them. I had all of them. I gave away two as gifts. So I have the golden one left. I think the red one left, and this is going to be the amber. So sorry about that. My voice a little bit down. So this one I think is not the last one from this line. There are a few more. I would like to review the whole line because this is generally slept on line, affordable line. So people usually do not like to talk about affordable perfumes because to them, it doesn't really carry that much value. It happens, this is a reality. For me, price tag is not a matter. It's the fragrance that matters. I totally blind bought this a few days back, and I saw it in one shop. They didn't allow me. They didn't have a tester, so they didn't allow me to sniff it. So I'm like, how much is it? So they're asking for like 30 bucks. They're like a little bit more expensive than other classic gold and stuff. Other classic they're selling for 24. They're asking for 30. So in the end, I ended up paying 28. They did not give me that much discount, but I understand this one can be had for 20 bucks, 15 bucks at times. TJ Maxx, Ross, Marshalls, if you're in States. So time right now here is around 11:14. It's a bright sunny day. I am inside my room, air conditioning and everything's going on, and I don't want to go out today if possible because the heat and humidity is crazy. So let's hit this fragrance. I have seen my good friend Chad, my brother, A Gentleman's Journey. He loves this house, Jaguar. He says Jaguar cars are something I cannot afford, the luxury, but the fragrances I definitely can, and this is luxury I love to get. And I would definitely echo with the sentiment because I do love my Ferraris. I love my Mercedes Benz. Some of the other houses, they also have fragrances like Jaguar. And I think Nissan had fragrances. Car companies are doing really, really good. And Bentley, definitely one of my favorite houses. So this one, looking at the presentation, everything, I'll talk about it. And I'll let you know if I find similar to something. I finally realize what this one is similar to. We'll see what you get. So it's an exciting fragrance. Let's see what you get. Comes in a standard 100 ml size. And the packaging is like simple, like this. There's some lines. This is classic amber. Jaguar has few fragrance lines I have seen. I think Jaguar Vision, then Jaguar for men, that's a different line. And then there's one more line I really want to buy, but those are like 45 bucks or so. I forgot the line name, but I will try to get them if I can in future. So this is how that looks. Let me check where they make these. These are made in States, I guess. Where? These are made in France. Okay. My power glasses are gone, so I am taking them out to read. I have to go for a doctor's checkup soon. So that's the packaging, and here's the bottle. Man, I wish I had a British accent. Bottle is relatively cheap quality, like this whole line. This whole thing is plastic. It's not metal. Looks nice. The glass is kind of okay. It's an amber glass. The bottle is not very heavy. This is the cap. They have the Jaguar sign and the logo, name of the fragrance, base. You get your sticker and all that. The cap, it's plastic, and the atomizer is here. There's nothing much going on. Let me show the atomizer on my hand. I'm wearing this here right now. Actually, there's just one spray, and then show you the spray. Distribution is great, no doubt. And this one somewhat clicks onto place. Not that a very big click, but it looks nice. Aesthetic wise, the bottle looks nice. But if you drop the bottle, I had once time my golden bottle. This one, the part got cracked and the whole thing came off, and then the bottle looked just like this, and then the ugly atomizer. So build quality could have been better, but in this price category, it's fine. So let the sell down, and let me tell you, this the name of this fragrance is Classic Amber. So the line is classic. Amber is the perhaps the major player supposedly, and I think I saw the notes breakdown in Fragrantica, and I just wrote my description of it. Please do read. I think it's in the top description. So this was, I think, a release of, let me see, Fragrantica. I do not remember all the information. 2011, long time back. And then this one has notes like pink pepper, mandarin orange, grapefruit, petit grain. Middle notes are cinnamon, Granny Smith apple, pepper, elemi resin, African orange flower, and then amber at the base, leather, vanilla, patchouli, musk, Virginian cedar, vetiver, and French labdanum. So you see that heavy nose breakdown, and you see from the nose breakdown, you expect a lot. Like I've seen some reviewers talking about it. I've seen one reviewer reviewing the same fragrance 3 or 4 times, a brother. I was excited. I watched all his reviews, and he loves it. He wears a lot of this fragrance back in the days. And I'll tell you, there are some reviews on this stuff, but this is a sleeper. This is a very nice fragrance. You'll read some comments on Fragrantica saying that this is not a great fragrance, it's a bit too sweet or cloying, or it's not very long lasting. There's some criticism of this. And some people may say this is not very a classic amber fragrance. Okay, first of all, expectations versus reality is something we're going to discuss, but you also have to understand the price tag of a fragrance. If a price tag is showing 20 something dollars or 30 odd dollars, do not expect the highest quality ingredients in any fragrance. That is the first thing I'll tell you as a consumer. You have to be aware, you have to be a little bit smart. If you're paying for something like, not always true, but let's say niche prices, let's say Nishane or something like MFK, they are using like Creed, they're using some highest quality ingredients, which is why they cost a lot. Natural ambergris perhaps, or natural oud. So from those you can expect a lot of stuff, and if you don't get it, then you can be disappointed. But just heads up on these kind of fragrances, these are going to be affordable perfumes. So you have to see from this price point, can you get the best out of it from the price that you're paying? Are you getting like the best quality possible? Okay, so that's what I will say first thing. Second thing is, to my nose, this is a very nice fragrance. It's not going to be perhaps the highest or hidden gem #1, or you have to get it. No such thing. No fragrance is a must have. It's always depending on you, right? So when I spray this, like, let's smell this right now, I definitely detect the spices. It's a spicy opening. Most reviewers will tell you that. And definitely I detect the spice. It says pink pepper, and I do detect pepper. So maybe black pepper, pink pepper. It's a playful peppery note, which is what I like. But then it's accompanied with the mandarin, a little bit tart citrus. So that peppery, citrusy opening, it's a common opening in many fragrances. I've smelled it in many Davidoff fragrances, some other fragrances. So it's not something brand new, but it's a very nice, decent opening. It smells like more expensive than what this one is offering. If you give it blind to for someone to smell, they may say it's a flanker of spice bomb. Perhaps, you never know. But I like it. It's not super overpowering. It's a, how to say, the sense strength of this fragrance is something like a 7. It opens up like 7 out of 10. But then this fragrance, the citruses go away after like 10 minutes or so. Then you start getting the real player of this perfume, which to my nose is not amber. This is gonna be spices. And the cinnamon they mentioned, it's not a very sweet cinnamon to my nose. It's a more peppery, like the pink pepper mixes with cinnamon. So it's not a cinnamon stick kind of sweetness. It's a peppery, spicy heart with a little bit of woody base. And I think a little bit of perhaps the, I don't know, they say Virginian cedar and leather, mild tone of leather and woody. So there you go. Spicy mandarin opening. Heart is about spices. At the base, you get the cedar and a little bit of a leather, dry down. So you'll be wondering, man, is this similar to something? And I did write it in Fragrantica. And I'll tell you what this one is that I haven't seen anybody mentioning it. It's very close to my nose, lighter take on. There you go, Acqua di Profumo. That's to my nose. When I smell it up close, you smell this next to Acqua di Profumo, and you guys, you bros, tell me that I am getting something that's totally not right. I think I'm getting it right because my nose is open now. This one, sorry about that, my phone. So this one, I would say, like half performer version of Acqua di Profumo. Should that make you upset? Like, hey, it's a cheapie, but then what about, I'm trying to have that mafia boss voice, like they have this husky voice, man. Hey man, I paid this like 20 something dollars then, and I'm not getting the same performance as Acqua di Profumo. Is that right? No, that you cannot do that, sir. I'm sorry. For the price what you're paying, you getting very good quality fragrance. This is definitely not a summer wearable perfume. If you stay in the AC room, fine. But in high heat, it will die fast, one thing. Second thing, it will not develop naturally. This one you have to wear in fall time, man. Winter time, you can wear Profumo. You can also wear this for summer. It has really good push. This one has excellent longevity, even with the new caps. No problem. But this one's a little cousin of this one. Very, very similar. And I think they're inspired by this one. But here is the catch. You see the release date of this stuff. it's actually 2011. And then you see Acqua di Profumo when it was released. I roughly remember it was 14 or 15. I think this one came out after this. So I don't want to throw out anything. I'm not trying to like speculate anything or like, you know, leaving it out like, oh, information, like inspiration from this. No, but they smell like, I don't know how that happened. This definitely is a lighter take on Acqua Perfume, but not that light. I get 4.5 hours of longevity. I can detect it up to 5 hours dry down. So 5 hours, 4 to 5 hours you're looking at in normal days, but in winter perhaps it'll last like 5.5 hours, right? So overall, very decent fragrance, very interesting perfume. I really like it. And I think this pepperiness of the spiciness is really playful. It's an interesting perfume. You can definitely wear it as a signature scent, manly fragrance. And for the price that you pay, really, really good. So I think it's a very good deal all in all. And I'll rate this fragrance 8.5 out of 10. Very nice Jaguar fragrance. Blind buy worthy, like blind buy success for me. Have a nice day. Thanks for watching. We have a few more reviews to go. Hopefully you'll enjoy those too. Take care.